hear me or see me. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you see me? The network is very bad. I'm trying to reach you guys here, but the network is very bad because it is raining. Okay, it is raining, but it is not going to stop me from my daily lives that I do. So welcome to the channel. Welcome once again. I'm super excited joining you here. I'm actually coming from a seminar. I'm actually coming from a business seminar, and I've learned a lot, and I would be sharing with you what I've learned as time goes on. But you have to be able to understand that there is one thing, which is why things go wrong, which is why things go right, which is why your customer will be angry, which is why your workers would leave your work, which is why things will go wayward, which is why things will stand out. Okay, forgive me, I'm in the office and I'm checking on my little angel. So because of that, today we are talking about why in business. If you're watching, let me know where you're watching from so I can acknowledge your presence on the channel. Okay, if you can hear me, let me know that you can hear me. Can you hear me? This is Amadu Mabruitia. I am so excited being here today. Today we are discussing about something that you've never thought of, but it is ruining your business, and that is why. Why is a question, okay? Why is something that people say a lot. Normally you hear why when there is an interview or something. That is when you will hear someone saying why. Why do you say so? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? But people forget that actually if you are in your business, you have to ask the most wise than ever. If you are in a business and the business is yours, or you are working for somebody and you're starting something, you have to ask the most wise. Example, if a business is flourishing and things are going on well, you have to ask yourself why. Why are things going on well? With this question, why, you'll be able to know that you are being timely, you are being friendly, you are not being disrespectful, you are being courteous, you are being human, you are being a lot of things, and because of that, people give you the respect of a CEO and they want to work with you. The same time things are not going well, you have to ask why. Why are things going off? Why are things going wayward? You would ask why, sit down, try to write something down and realize that in fact there are a lot of reasons why things are going bad, and you would see most of them. Sometimes if you don't want to give yourself pressure, you want to save yourself the stress, all you need to do is to just find out the why from your customers. Customers are the best people to find out the why from, if you ask me, because customers work with you every time and they know your ins and outs. They know the kind of quality service they want actually. So if you're not providing them the quality service they demand, they know. If things are going off, they know too. They are not talking about it because you've not asked them to. So if you courteously ask of it that why are you people not coming to my business? Why are you people looking down on my business? Why don't you people like to speak about my business to other people? Why don't you like to come to my office nowadays? There is this particular worker of yours who is always sacking customers from you. Anytime this worker comes to the office, the sales reduce from 10 to 1. Why? Why is the ultimate question that everybody should ask in their business. Please, if you are watching, can you see me? Can you hear me? It's raining cats, bulldog, and wild animals here. So I would want to know if you can hear me. That is very important to me. I would want to know if you can hear me so that I will check the audio, or I'll end the live very soon so that you can rest, because it is really raining. It is really, really raining. So it is very simple to ask the question. And the question comes with a lot of responses that you have to be an open-minded person to listen and take what is being said. Okay? There is a difference between listening and there is a difference between taking. So listening and taking what is being said is also a skill on its own. As a business owner, ask yourself, why am I selling so much and people are not buying? Why am I speaking and I'm not reaching a lot of people with my product? Why are the things I'm selling not going as fast as I expect? In fact, the hardest thing, the very, very deceitful thing in this world is to ever start a business, start selling, do something, and realize that whatever you are selling is not being bought fast. It's frustrating. Or sometimes it is being bought. It is being bought, but the rate at which they are buying, you would end up squandering all your money. It is very, very hectic. Sorry for the shaking screen. I'm actually in the office, so I'm not using the ring light. Please, can you hear me? It is raining here. Can you hear me? I want a feedback from you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Where are you watching from? Can you hear me? It is raining vividly here, and I want to continue, but I want to know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, say yes, so I know you can hear me, and let me know where you're watching from so that I can acknowledge you. So why in business is very important. Asking the question why in business is very, very important. It keeps you on your toe. It makes you know that there are a lot of people expecting something from you. So why is this happening to your business? Why is the business collapsing? Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, dear family. Subscribe. Why is a very, very vital tool in business. In fact, the people whose business have collapsed, it is because they don't ask why. Because I don't get why your business is flourishing and you don't ask why. You should be very concerned if your business is flourishing, not in a negative light, but you should want to know why your business is flourishing. Like all of a sudden, you need to know why your business is flourishing, so that you'll be able to keep the business flourishing. Please subscribe to the channel. Help the family to grow. You must know why your family, did I say family? Why everything is flourishing in your business. You must. It's a must. You must know. And if you know, let me tell you what you're going to do. Immediately you know, you are going to put that thing back to back into practice and make sure that what you have gained, you wouldn't lose it. So asking why is the topic we are discussing today. And I'm saying that everything that happens in your business, there is a reason why. So as a CEO, as someone who wants to start business, as someone who is doing business, please, can you hear me? Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. As a CEO of a company, you need to ask a lot of why so that you'll be able to improve on everything you're doing in your business. You need to improve. Why is it that only this customer care representative, anytime he's sitting by the teller booth or by the call booth, no one wants to come and do business with you? Why? Subscribe to my channel, dear, and let me know where you're watching from. You need to know the why so that you'll be able to work on it. For you to be able to know the why, you have to investigate, and that is what I'm saying. You should ask why most of the time. The 3 places where you can ask why. These are 3 places where you can ask why. Number one, you can ask why from the number 1 place, your customer. Subscribe to my channel and join the happy family. Your customer. If you want to know why your business is going down, ask your customer, please, how do you see our services? Do you think there are some loopholes in our services? You'll be shocked with what your customer will tell you. So if you need why, the number 1 person to go to is your customer. The next why. Please, can you hear me? I want you to write yes. If you can hear me, write yes. The next why. You have to ask your workers. Yeah, you heard me right. You have to ask your workers, the people you employ to work for you. You might think you are the boss, but you can never be the boss if no one is under you. You cease to be a boss immediately there is no worker under you. Then you will be champion attack. You'll be doing everything yourself, alone. So it means these people are actually partners in money making. Your sales assistant, your receptionist, your secretary, your accountant, they are people who are giving you sales. So if you think the business is going down, the next why, you should ask them, the people you employ, why do you think the business is going down? Why do you think people don't stay long here? Why do you think people go to the next shop and not ours? Why do you think this particular customer came to insult us yesterday? Why? That is how the business will grow, actually. Ask all the whys in the world, because without the why, you wouldn't be able to get the meaning that you want. You wouldn't be able to get the closure that you want. You wouldn't be able to get the magnitude of what you want. So ask why. In fact, if you sign on my one-on-one coaching session, the first thing I give you is a questionnaire. And it is in that questionnaire that we are going to solve your problem from your office. So if I'm talking about questionnaire, depending on the kind of course you are doing, I will give you the questionnaire. If you want one-on-one coaching about your business, I will hand you a questionnaire. And the questionnaire has a lot of whys in it. Why? Because I want you to know that why is the best question to ever ask in business. The people who have failed in life, the people who have done woefully in life, most of them didn't ask why. Most of them, they didn't ask why. They are just there. And because of that, things went so wrong for them. So please ask why with every minute of your time. And make sure that you are not just asking. As you ask why, you have to be able to do what is expected of you to do. Just do it. Do it. So that the why that you ask is going to be of importance to you. So welcome to my channel. This is Amaduma Beratia. Today we are talking about why in business. Why? Why? The question why in business. Every business owner who is successful is using a phrase, and that phrase is why. If a customer comes and is complaining, why? What is it? If a worker comes late to the office, what is it? Why? Why do you come late? Why? Haven't you eaten? Why? Is your road very far? Forgive me, I'm quite exhausted. I'm coming from a seminar. It's like a 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hour seminar. It was fruitful and beautiful. And I'm saying that right now, if you are talking about one of the best things you can do in your business, it is to ask why. Please subscribe to the channel and join the happy family. If you just joined, let me know where you're watching from. I want to acknowledge you actually. So ask the question once, twice, thrice, every time. Why are things going right? Yes, sometimes people don't really acknowledge the fact that things are going right till things get going wrong. Then you hear them say, oh, at first I was making more money. Now things are very worse. Meanwhile, those times if you met them, they will say, oh, minishe, miniska. Minisika. Meaning I don't have money, they don't buy anything. They will never talk about their success. People like that will never talk about their success for any reason. All they would want to discuss is the things they want to get better. So asking why is very, very crucial. Asking why in business is very... Okay, let me put it here. Yeah, I didn't bring my tripod. Oh, this one is better. Asking why is very, very crucial in business. Without why, you would really, really not get anywhere in life. Without asking why in your business, you wouldn't get anywhere in life. So let me know what you think about this. Do you have any questions to ask? Do you think asking why is rude? Some people think asking why is rude. Some also think that if there's something going on and if there's something going on and I ask of it, I am not being fair. Who told you that? No, tell me, who told you that? The business belongs to you, and it is your responsibility to make the business flourish. Yeah, the business belongs to you, and it is your responsibility to let the business flourish. So if there's anything going on, for you to be able to let the business flourish, you need to be able to ask the question why. And this question why is going to open more doors for you. It's going to answer most of your questions. Please, can you hear me? I'm quite confused. It looks like people come on the live, watch and go. I want to know if you can hear me. It is raining in Ghana vividly. If you can hear me, say yes. Without feedback, I can't continue the live because the sound of the rain here is very loud. So I want to verify from you. Do you hear me? Do you hear my voice? Whys are the most important things in business. Just put it down there. And as I'm piling up your whys, then you put them into action. That is why every CEO has to get an action board. I mean, every CEO has to get an action board. After accumulating all the answers from your customers, from your workers, from you yourself, from haters. Yes, you heard me, haters. Some people don't know that if people hate you, they give you a lot of feedback. That is why it is good to have enemies in the workplace. It is good to have people who hate you around, because they are number one informers. In fact, they actually love you in disguise. They give you all the tips that you need to flourish your business. Please, can you hear me? Subscribe to the channel and join the happy family. Most of these people would not want to waste their time. So if you can hear them say things like that, then you have to be very careful of what is being said. Please, can you hear me? There is someone watching. Can you hear me? I'm quite confused. No one is giving me feedback. So yeah, please do well to understand one thing. That whether it's good, whether it's bad, you need to know why something is happening, so that you can improve, so that you be better, so that you expand, so that you re-employ people, and so that you be the father of most people in the nations. Thank you very much for watching this video. Since I'm not getting any feedback and the rain is very noisy, I'm suspecting that you don't hear me, so I want to end the live here. Then after the rain, we could start again. Okay? Yeah. Is there any question? Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Is there any business question? The title of the topic we are shooting today is why in business? Why? WHY. Why in business? And if I am to put everything together, I just mean that business, whether good or bad, you should know why something happened, so that you'll be able to cover it up. Okay? Yes. So thank you very much for your provision, protection, and everything. I actually must confess that you are one of the best people in my life. Thank you so much. I really want to end here on a very good note, and I want you to know that anything that comes into mind that you don't start, someone else will start it bigger and better. You go and pass there and say, hey, this thing, I had it in mind. Then what did you do to it? When you had it in mind, what did you do to it? So yeah, folks, thanks for joining this live. I don't know if you can hear me, so I would end here. I want to show appreciation to everybody who joined the Obenda Akon program. The seminar was lit. It was very insightful, and we hope to see ourselves once again. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for everything. I'll get back to you on the flip side. Bye.